Welcome to the Bootstrap Mogul Podcast, where we bring you the grassroots tips, tricks, and stories in everything entrepreneurship, digital marketing, and personal development. I'm your host, Andres Holguin. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Bootstrap Mogul Podcast. I'm your host, Andres Holguin, and I am beyond thrilled to have you here with me today. Now, if you're tuning in for the first time, a massive welcome to you. And to all of my returning listeners, you know I've got nothing but love for you. You are the reason this community is such a vibrant and inspiring place. Today, we're diving into a topic that's close to my heart and I believe crucial for anyone looking to carve out a successful freelance career in today's digital world. We're talking about the importance of having a personal website for your freelance business. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Andres, there are so many platforms out there where I can showcase my work. Social media, freelance sites, online groups, you name it. And you're absolutely right. These platforms are incredible tools that offer various ways to connect, share, and even find work. They're accessible, they're popular, and best of all, most of them are free to use. But here's the question that keeps popping up. In the vast sea of digital opportunities, do you really need a website of your own? Is it worth the effort and investment when there are already so many alternatives at your fingertips? My answer to this, and we're going to unpack this together today, is a resounding yes. And I promise you by the end of this episode, you'll see exactly why a personal website isn't just a nice to have, but a must have for anyone who's serious about their freelance journey. Now, a personal website is your own little corner of the internet and is more than just a digital business card. It's the home base where your brand lives, breathes, and grows. It's where you get to tell your story, showcase your best work, and really connect with your audience on a deeper level. And yes, while social media and freelance platforms are essential pieces of the puzzle, they complement your website. They don't replace it. So grab your favorite beverage, get comfy, and let's dive into why your personal website could be the game changer in your freelance career. Whether you're just starting out, thinking about making the leap, or you're well on your way and looking to scale, this episode is packed with insights, tips, and real talk advice that you won't want to miss. All right, so let's get into it. Today, we're talking about something that every freelancer, every entrepreneur, every dreamer who wants to make a mark on the world needs to think about: the undeniable power of an online presence. Now, imagine walking down a busy street filled with shops. Each store has its own style, its own allure that invites you in. Your personal website? It's your very own shop in the digital world. It's where your brand comes to life, where your services shine, and where your story is told in your own words on your own terms. In a world where first impressions are often made online, your website acts as the digital storefront for your freelance services. It's the first place potential clients visit to see if you're the real deal. And in this digital age, having that professional online presence is non-negotiable. It's not just about having a sleek design or a catchy tagline. It's about establishing credibility and professionalism. Let me put it this way. When you invest time and energy into building a well-crafted website, it sends a powerful message. It tells your clients, I'm serious about my business, and I'm here to offer you something valuable. Your website is a platform where you can showcase not just what you do, but how well you do it. From the projects you've poured your heart into to the glowing testimonials of those you've impressed, your website tells the story of your freelance journey in the most compelling way. And here's a golden nugget of wisdom for you. Your website is also the place where you get to control the narrative. Social media algorithms change, platforms rise and fall in popularity, but your website, it's yours. It stands firm through the shifting sands of the digital landscape, offering a stable, reliable point of connection between you and your audience. But my friends, it's not just about having a website. It's about leveraging it to build that all-important trust with potential clients. It's about making it easy for them to understand who you are, what you offer, and how they can benefit from working with you. Your website is where professionalism meets personality, where skills meet story, creating a blend that is uniquely you. And guess what? In, in a freelancer's toolkit, that blend is your superpower. It's what sets you apart in a sea of competition, what makes you memorable in the minds of your clients, and ultimately what drives your success. So, if you take one thing from today's chat, let it be this. Your online presence, anchored by your personal website, is more than just a necessity. It's your digital handshake, your first hello, and your invitation to the world to see what you're all about. Embrace it, invest in it, and watch as it opens doors to opportunities you've only dreamed of. Stick around because coming up next, we'll dive into how you can truly own your online presence and make it work for you. You won't want to miss it. Now, let's take a deeper dive into a crucial aspect that truly sets your website apart from any other platform you use: ownership and control. So, picture this. You've spent countless hours cultivating your presence on popular social media platforms. You've got followers, engagement, and you're starting to see the traction you've worked so hard for. And then, overnight, an algorithm change sweeps through like a hurricane, and your visibility, it's decimated. Sounds familiar? Now, here's where the beauty of owning your platform, your website, comes into play. When you build your presence on your own digital real estate, you are insulated from the whims of social media giants and the unpredictability of third-party platforms. You're the captain of your ship, steering it in the direction you choose, not at the mercy of ever-changing algorithms and policies. But let's talk about what this ownership and control really mean for you as a freelancer aiming to make a splash in the digital ocean. It means you have the freedom to showcase your work your way. Your website is your gallery, your stage, your megaphone. It's where your brand personality shines brightest, unfiltered and undiluted by the constraints of standardized templates and formats that can't fully capture your essence. And then there are testimonials, those golden nuggets of praise from clients who've been dazzled by your work. On your website, you're not just limited to a brief quote or a star rating. You have this space to tell the full story, the challenge, the solution, the impact, and the client's glowing words of recommendation. Now, this isn't just feedback. It's a narrative that builds trust and credibility with potential clients who visit your site. But it doesn't stop there. Your services are not just items on a list. They're solutions to your clients' problems presented in your voice through your lens. Your website allows you to dive deep into what you offer, illuminating the value you bring to the table in a way that resonates with your ideal clients. It's about creating connections, sparking interest, and opening conversations. Owning your platform means you're free to experiment, to innovate, and to grow your digital presence in alignment with your business goals and values. It's really about creating a hub that not only attracts your ideal clients, but delights and retains them. This level of control and personalization, it's invaluable. So, my fellow freelancers, embrace the ownership of your digital space. Revel in the control it offers you. Let your website be a testament to your professionalism, your creativity, and your unique value. Because in this digital age, being in charge of your online presence isn't just smart, it's essential. Up next, we'll explore how you can make your website the cornerstone of your brand and a magnet for your dream clients. Stay tuned because you're not going to want to miss these insights. Now, let's pivot to a topic that's both exciting and integral to your success: establishing your brand. In the bustling freelance market, your brand is your fingerprint. It's unique, it's yours, and it's what sets you apart from the crowd. Think of your personal website as the canvas for this masterpiece of individuality. It's where your brand comes to life, telling your story, showcasing your skills, and connecting with your audience in a way that's authentically you. So, how do you use your website to not just display your brand, but to truly embody it? Here are some golden nuggets to help you carve out your unique space in the digital universe. So first off, clarity is key. Your brand should answer the big questions. Who are you? What do you do? Who do you do it for? And most importantly, why do you do it better than anyone else? Your website is the perfect platform to articulate these answers, weaving your unique value proposition into every page. Now, let's talk connection. In that world where everything is just a click away, personal stories and genuine interactions are what draw people in. So use your website to share your journey, your wins, your challenges, and your vision. This narrative doesn't just tell your audience who you are, it shows them why they should care, and even more, why they should choose you. Now, for the visual thinkers out there, your brand's aesthetic plays a massive role. Your website's design, color, fonts, and imagery should all be in harmony with your brand's voice and values. Consistency is your friend here, creating a visual identity that's recognizable, memorable, and distinctly yours. But it's not just about looking good. Functionality speaks volumes about your professionalism and attention to detail. A user-friendly website that's easy to navigate, quick to load, and accessible across all devices tells your audience that you value their time and their experience. And let's not forget about content. Quality, value-driven content that speaks directly to your ideal client's needs, desires, and pain points is what will keep them coming back for more. So your blog, your portfolio, your testimonials, they're all pieces of the puzzle that when put together showcase your expertise and establish your authority in your field. Finally, engagement. Invite your audience into a conversation. Utilize calls to action that encourage interaction, whether it's signing up for a newsletter, downloading a free resource, or simply reaching out with questions. Make them feel seen, heard, and valued. My friends, establishing your brand through your website is a journey. It's about telling your story, yes, but it's also becoming a beacon for your ideal clients. It's where they come to learn and to take action. And remember, in the vast sea of freelancers, your brand is your lighthouse, guiding your clients to your shore. All right, so this next segment, it's all about trust, the cornerstone of every successful business relationship. Let's dive into how a professional website can significantly amplify the trust factor with your potential clients. In the realm of freelancing, where personal connections and word of mouth have long reigned supreme, the digital age brings a new player to the field, your website. Again, think of it as that digital handshake. In the physical world, a firm, confident handshake can set the stage for a trust-filled relationship. So similarly, your website's professionalism, design, and content quality are what extend this handshake in the digital space. Now, why is trust so critical? Well, trust is the foundation upon which decisions are made. When potential clients visit your website, they're not just looking at what you offer, they are, seeking reassurance that you are valuable and trustworthy and skilled and committed to your craft. They're looking for reasons to believe that you're the right choice for their needs. And here's where the magic of a well-designed website comes into play. So first, impressions matter immensely. A professional, clean, and user-friendly website instantly communicates that you're serious about your business. It shows that you've invested time, effort, and resources into presenting your work in the best light possible. This commitment is a strong signal to clients that you'll bring the same level of dedication to their projects. But let's go a bit deeper into the psychological impact. A well-designed website acts as a mirror, reflecting your understanding of your audience's needs and preferences. It tells them, I get you, and I'm here to solve your problems. This alignment between your presentation and their expectations creates a subconscious connection, making them feel understood and valued right from the start. Moreover, your website's content, from the clarity of your service descriptions to the authenticity of your testimonials, builds upon this trust. Each element of your site, carefully crafted and strategically placed, works together to paint a picture of reliability, expertise, and excellence. It's really about creating a narrative that resonates with your audience, demonstrating not only what you do, but how you can make their lives easier, better, or more successful. And let's not forget about consistency. A consistent brand image across your website, social media, and other platforms reinforces recognition and familiarity, further cementing trust. It's like seeing a familiar face in a crowd. It brings comfort and builds confidence in your brand. So, my dear listeners, remember, your website is often the first and sometimes the only opportunity you have to make an impression. So, make it count. Invest in that professionalism, prioritize that design, and focus on creating a user experience that speaks directly to the hearts and minds of your potential clients. Because by doing so, you're not just building a website, you're building trust. And with the trust, the doors to incredible opportunities swing wide open. Stick around because up next, we're exploring how to turn your website into a portfolio showcase that not only impresses, but also converts. You're on the path to greatness, and I'm here to guide you every step of the way. Now, we're zeroing in on a tool that's pivotal to your freelance toolkit, your portfolio. Now, more specifically, we're going to explore how your website serves as the ultimate stage to spotlight your best work. Imagine for a moment you're at a bustling industry event, full of potential clients all eager to find that one freelancer who can turn their vision into reality. In this sea of opportunities, your portfolio is your voice, calling out to those who need your expertise. Now, translate that to the digital world. Your website becomes that bustling event, and your portfolio, well, it's louder and more vibrant than ever. Here's the thing about portfolios. They're not just a collection of your past work. They're a testament to your skill, your style, and your ability to deliver results. For freelancers, your portfolio is your proof of excellence, your argument in the case you make for why a client should choose you over the competition. And where better to present this argument than on your personal website where you control the narrative? But let's dive a bit deeper. The true beauty of showcasing your portfolio on your website lies in its dynamic nature. Unlike a static resume or a printed portfolio that dates the moment it's printed, your website is alive, ever evolving. It's a living, breathing entity that grows with you, showcasing not just where you've been, but where you're heading. Now, this dynamic nature allows you to regularly update your portfolio with your latest and greatest projects. It lets you highlight your most recent successes, showing potential clients that you're not just resting on your laurels, you're continuously pushing the boundaries, honing your craft, and achieving new heights. It's about momentum and the relentless pursuit of that excellence. Your website also offers the flexibility to present your work in various formats, so images, videos, case studies, client testimonials, each adding a layer to the story you're telling. You can dive deep into each project, sharing the challenges faced, the solutions crafted, and the results achieved. This not only showcases your technical skills, but it also highlights your problem-solving capabilities, your creativity, and your ability to meet, if not exceed, client expectations. And let's not overlook the power of organization. Your website allows you to categorize your portfolio in a way that speaks directly to different segments of your target audience. So whether a client is interested in a specific service you offer, a particular industry you specialize in, or a certain style you excel at, your website can guide them to exactly what they're looking for, making their journey from prospect to client smoother and faster. My friends, your portfolio is more than just a collection of work. It's your career narrative, your brand story, and your professional legacy. It deserves a platform that can showcase it in all its glory. And your website is that platform. So, this is going to be something that you're going to watch as it transforms, not just the way you present your work, but the way the world perceives your value. Now, in this next segment, we're going to tackle a topic I know many of you think of as you consider stepping up your digital presence: the cost versus benefit analysis of setting up and maintaining your personal website. Let's face it. Starting anything new, especially something that involves an upfront investment, can be daunting. But let's demystify this together, shall we? I want you to see not just the numbers, but the value, the potential return on investment that a personal website can bring to your freelance business. First, let's talk costs. Yes, there are expenses involved in setting up a website. You've got your domain name, your hosting, potentially a website builder or a platform subscription if you're not coding it yourself, and possibly some initial design work if you're looking to really stand out. Now, it might sound like a lot, but when we break it down, it's quite manageable. A domain name, your digital address, typically runs around $10 to $20 a year. Now, that's less than a few cups of coffee a month. Hosting, the service that allows your website to be accessed on the internet, can vary depending on your needs, but generally starts around $5 to $25 a month. And many website builders offer tiered plans, including free options, though I recommend opting for a paid plan to unlock more professional features and controls, usually starting around $12 a month. Now, for design and setup, costs can range widely based on whether you DIY with templates or hire a designer. But remember, this is a one-time investment that brings your brand to life online. And with numerous tutorials and user-friendly platforms out there, you can start with minimal costs and iterate as you grow. Now let's pivot to the benefits, and there are plentiful. Your website stands as a 24/7 marketing tool, a portfolio that showcases your work to the world without rest. It's a platform for establishing credibility, enhancing your professional image, and differentiating yourself in a crowded market. Your website works for you, drawing in clients, facilitating connections, and often becoming the decisive factor in a client's choice to hire you. Now think about the broader scope of business investments, marketing campaigns, networking events, equipment upgrades. When viewed in this light, the costs associated with the website are not just minimal, they're an investment in your business's foundation, one that continues to pay dividends in visibility, credibility, and client engagement. And let's not forget the intangible benefits, the confidence that comes from owning a professional online space, the opportunities for growth as you attract clients beyond your local network, and the invaluable feedback you receive as your audience engages with your content. So, my fellow freelancers, while there is a cost to setting up and maintaining a personal website, the benefits, both tangible and intangible, far outweigh the initial investment. Your website is not just a cost, it's an asset, a tool that, when leveraged correctly, can propel your freelance business to new heights. And just like that, we've journeyed together through the essentials of building and maintaining a personal website in the freelance market. Now, before we part ways, let's quickly recap the pivotal insights we shared today. We kick it off by diving into the power of online presence, recognizing your website as your digital storefront. This is where credibility and professionalism are not just presented, but felt by every visitor, every potential client who crosses your digital doorstep. Now, we then explored the undeniable value of ownership and control. Your website is your domain, free from the whims of third-party platforms. Here, you have the freedom to showcase your work, your testimonials, and your services in a way that truly reflects your brand and your ethos. Establishing your brand came next, where we uncover the importance of using your website to not just state but amplify your unique value proposition. It's about connecting with your target audience in a manner that's both authentic and strategic, making your brand not just known but felt. The trust factor was a crucial point, emphasizing how a professional website can significantly enhance trust with potential clients. It's about showcasing your commitment and letting the psychological impact of a well-designed website influence client perceptions and decision-making. Showcasing your portfolio reminded us of the importance of having a dynamic platform where your work doesn't just live but shines. It's about keeping your portfolio fresh and reflective of your growth and achievements, attracting and inspiring clients with your evolving story. And we couldn't overlook the cost versus benefit analysis, where we took a realistic look at the investment involved in setting up and maintaining a website. We highlighted how these minimal expenses are not just manageable, but they're essential when compared to the broader scope of business investments and the substantial returns they promise. So, my dear listeners, as we close today's episode, I urge you to take that first step towards building your online presence with a personal website Embrace the journey of crafting a space that is entirely yours, a space that tells your story, showcases your talent, and connects you with the world. Thank you, each and every one of you, for tuning in today. It's been an absolute pleasure to share this space with you, to explore the digital avenues that can elevate your freelance journey. Remember, the road to success is always under construction. Your website is just one of the tools to help pave the way. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep building, and keep making waves. This is Andres Holguin signing off from the Bootstrap Mogul podcast. Catch you on the digital flip side.